Slender. I know you want to see my reaction to the Slender Man. For those who haven't heard, Slender the 8 Pages is a free game you trick your friends into playing. You play in first person in a forbidden part of the forest, and the point is to collect 8 slips of paper somewhere in the forest. But even harder is to avoid the Slender Man, who kills you on sight faster than you could say Blair Witch Project. I guess there are clear strategies on how not to die. Instead, I went in blind. So here I am, about 9 minutes in, about to cry, and... Fuck!
Because I'm all out of choices and my voice is unheard.
So, how was it for you? Conker's Bad Fur Day. This game... Hold on, I got an idea for later. Doom 3 BFG Edition. I received 1 vote for Doom 3 and another vote for the Doom franchise. I can combine the two, and let's go with Doom 3 BFG Edition. Not as much fanfare this time around. Alright, Doom was great. The 3 episodes, Knee Deep in the Dead, On the Shores of Hell, and Inferno, didn't even have to look at the game for that, was fun, well-paced, and quite an imaginative shooter. A space marine fighting on the moons of Mars against the forces of hell. Made in 1993. And you're not fighting the devil. The bosses are super demons. 1993! Then the expansion, Thy Flesh Consumed, gave you another episode to fight hell and avenge your pet bunny. I am so not kidding. Doom 2 was 32 levels of hell on earth. Okay. Aside from the new enemies, there wasn't much modification to the engine or art, and it's beginning to drag. You're really telling me that this is supposed to pass as the suburbs? It remains fun. I will admit I audibly laughed at those 2 secret Wolfenstein 3D levels. I talk about Doom so much you think I don't know about Wolfenstein 3D? I didn't care for Wolfenstein. Bland is what I call it. What can I say? I've never really liked World War II shooters. This includes the original. Final Doom was omitted from BFG Edition, but that's okay. 3 years going and there's still no improvement in graphics. I couldn't get into either part, mostly because the pacing of the original Doom was thrown away. One of the first levels has a Revenant and a Mancubus. A Mancubus! Doom 64? Maybe another day. I'm so happy Doom 3 was created, as it shows that id Software can still make something good. Doom 3 is an incredible first-person engine. I finally played all this game for Telstorm What to Play, and I only completed it because I needed to end the Night Terrors. I say Doom 3 is good for bringing back the old enemies and amazing 3D for mostly fun shooting. The big problem, aside from no lights, is it takes too long to get to the point. Instead of jumping into hell, you have to run over here and fix arbitrary object A, and run over here to collect arbitrary object B so you can put it into arbitrary object C. It is scary, mostly for, boo, I'm an imp! Maybe I should include the 2005 film Doom? I kinda liked it, if you disregard the fact that it really has nothing to do with the games, and it is practically another zombie movie and very little action. Well, I'm just clinging to that awesome 5 minutes of first person. Dino D-Day. Haha, using dinosaurs for war. World War II. Whatever. Black. Man, Seb, thanks for reminding me. This game has sat on my given to be shelf for years. Now I have a reason to finish it. Black isn't known much for other than that one shooter made by the Burnout people. I know it as another Criterion game that can't decide whether it's widescreen or not. Now I want you to envision something with me. The year is 2006 and a first-person shooter was released for the PlayStation 2 and Xbox that didn't take place in World War II. Call me a heathen, but it's true. When did it take place? 4 days ago. And what's with the name Black? Oh, this little thing known as Black Ops? Originators! The true focus of Black was blowing stuff up in destructible environments. For a studio's first crack at a shooter? Not bad. I like that the deliberate focus is explosions. The crosshair, remember crosshairs, turns black when you're pointed at an explosive. I like that the story doesn't matter much. If you're a writer, you might be inclined to defend other writers and say, I'm sure they worked very hard on it. No, they didn't. The director said they thought of places to blow up, then strung it together with a story. I was looking forward to reading the credits to see if David Hayter did one of the voices, but I can't, because I can't beat the last level. The onslaught of guns and rocket launchers just won't stop. A word to the programmers, I'm on easy. Not every enemy bullet fired has to hit me. Things got so bad I ended up edging forward in this tunnel and sniping legs. and that still didn't work. Seb, if you beat this game on Black Ops, then I owe you a steak. Dr. Lautrec and the Forgotten Knights. I hear it's a Professor Layton ripoff, and not a very good one. FTL, Faster Than Light. What a funny name! The gameplay looks slow. Future Cop LAPD. You are the police and you use a mech warrior to enforce the law. Some games can transcend generations. This game was released for the original PlayStation, but I can tell it's my kind of game. I know it's weird to say this about a brainless action title. Please refer to the Lollipop Chainsaw section of this video. Ninja Bread Man. I'm picking this one here not so much for the vote I got last year, but more the votes I got 3 years ago because I already put it in a video 5 years ago. Here's the clip.
Ninja Bread Man. It sucks.
Quantum Conundrum. Weird how I never heard of this game until voting. That cover guarantees a good time. You are a child forced to visit his uncle, and as with many forced visits, your uncle has some crazy inventions to show off. This time, your uncle can't come out to greet you because he's trapped somewhere in the house, but he can guide you by voice to utilize his dimension-shifting invention to come rescue him. Oh, now a good time has been double guaranteed. We are dealing with a puzzle game here, first person too. It begins really easy with boxes on buttons to open doors, then the fluffy dimension is introduced, which makes everything in the room lighter. Now you can pick up stuff like safes and furniture. See where this is going? The next dimensional power-up makes everything in the room heavy, so cardboard boxes are now unmovable. Each room contains a puzzle to solve before continuing to the next. Sounds a little Portal-ish? I wonder why that is. Shoddy research commence! Okay, so Kim Swift was a video game designer, that's a bland title, with Valve, and then she left to make this game. I hate it when people attribute an entire game to the creative director. A lot of good folks worked on this game. I would like to thank everyone at Airtight, including Kim Swift, for creating Quantum Conundrum. How can anybody feel bad about the state of gaming when games like this are still being made? Quantum Conundrum is one of those rare puzzle thinking games that I want to keep playing no matter how long I've been on it. To be clear, it is not a Portal clone, but it certainly throws its hat in the Portal ring, making for an unfair comparison. When crafting a first-person puzzler with funny dialogue, you're already competing with Portal 2, and nothing beats Portal 2.